All right. Welcome to Coffee with Blaine. This is Coffee. I am Blaine, and that is Jus Goodie. He is going to be joining us today, hanging out, doing a little chat. What's up, Kaylin? And yeah, the cool thing that I've learned about Just Goodie is that he's been to Columbia a few times, so he's given me a little bit of pointers and advice while I'm here, especially in the food department, which is excellent. The food's so good down here. Everything tastes super fresh. Everything is like vibrant. It's awesome, man. Good morning, Megan. Yeah, man. So how you doing today, Goody?
I'm great, man. I'm just, we've been pushing because the single dropped at midnight Eastern time, and so we've just been pushing, which is only 9 o'clock in Cali, so we started plugging last night and just reaching out to everybody, make sure everybody knows about the new song. We're super stoked on it, and we've been getting great responses from it, and I'm just feeling good, man. I've been trying to get in the ocean as much as possible too, even though it's cold, and it's my sanity, and life is good, man.
Nice, man. Nice. So new single, which I didn't mention. So thank you. I'm an I have a little Bailey's in this coffee. I'm not gonna lie.
Perfect.
Um, yeah, down a hotel downstairs, they were like, "Oh yeah, you want Bailey's?" It's like, "Yeah." But yeah, so new single called "At the Moment," I believe. Is that correct?
Yep.
Or are you using the what is it? The acronym? Are you using just ATM? Because I noticed those are
ATM.
highlighted.
Yeah, totally.
How can I withdraw some moments out of my life? Is that kind of the theme? I I wanna dive into where this cool title comes from.
It totally is the theme. It's like, I mean, what else can we do all the time, especially during a pandemic when we're just thrown into, oh, 1 week we can go to shows, then the next week the whole band got COVID and the show's completely canceled. Now what do we do? Well, I guess we just live at the moment, right? That's all we can do right now.
Hell yeah, love it, love it. I'm gonna say hello to Jen and Jesse and Samantha. How you guys doing? Jesse's joining us from Twitch, keeping our
Nice.
Twitch growth up there. We got a few from YouTube. We got some from Facebook. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Can you see the comments all scrolling, Goody?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
program's awesome. This is my first experience with it. It's great.
right. Somebody recommended this to me, and it's perfect. I'm on the free tier, and so all of this, the whole built-in studio layout, the getting you on, and the guests, and multiple platforms, it's all included. It's definitely something to look into. Zeppelin
Perfect.
Lavender, what's up? We got
What's
two
up?
people on Twitch. I love it. All
Nice.
right. So when did you? I know that for myself at least, I'll write a song and then I'll put it out like 3 years later. When did you write at the moment?
So I've done that too. I think as musicians, we've all done it many, many times. And honestly, recently, I've been trying to be like, man, I want to let them linger as long. So this one was actually written, uh, I'd say 3 months ago. I think about 3 months ago I wrote it, and then, um, I mean, we've been trying to put out a single once every month and a half or so, which never seems to work out. It always ends up being longer, but this one was a pretty quick turnaround time. I'm happy
Nice.
about it, and it keeps me motivated. It keeps me feeling the vibes and feeling I get excited, and then when years go by, I'm like, what song was that again? Oh yeah, it was good. Yeah, so I'm trying to keep my own excitement going as well.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. No, I feel you on that one. Are you partially motivated by the Spotify algorithm, or is this just a strictly a personal goal to get that month and a half single placement?
No, it's Spotify. You got me. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's just Spotify algorithm. I'd say, I mean, I just want to keep people engaged. Like I feel like I feel like I want to be there for people that want to be there for us. I want to support. I want to return the support, and the best way that I know how to support is to release awesome music that I think will uplift and for people to enjoy. So I feel like when too much time goes by, and I do this with going live, and I mean, dude, enough respect to you because you are very consistent with these lives, and everybody knows all the people here know that they can count on you going live, and if they're whatever having a good day, having a bad day, whatever, they can tune in and hang with their buddy. So I want to return. I want to be like you, man, when I grow up.
Oh man, that's awesome. Jin, I hope you get a lot of sleep. Thank you for hanging out with us. Good morning, Jennifer. Yeah, we got good vibes going. Zeppelin Lavender. Do, 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 do. Totally lost my train of thought. Phil, what's up? Yeah, so that's awesome. Yeah, you got to use the things as a motivation. I mean, honestly, if it feeds the algorithm, if that's the instant, motivation to get you to do the thing that you want to do anyway, hell yeah. I use a lot of the live metrics as well to help me plan how can I connect with the most people the most amount of times, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, using those outside forces as internal motivation. Yeah, I love it.
100%. Yeah.
So you've been doing a couple of things. Thank you, Kaylin. Can you teleport some Baileys? I wish. I'm gonna see if I can get through this cup first. So you've been doing some cool things. I showed up pretty wasted to your house one day, and you were having a massive Halloween party with bands playing in your backyard. Can you talk about this little concert series thing you have going?
Yeah, I'd love to. I don't know, as you might know or as you might not know, the people tuning in, you do know because you were there, but we live a block from the beach. We're super blessed to have gotten this amazing place, and nothing makes us more happy than sharing the vibes with people. And so Halloween, we had a awesome rager with 3 bands, and Blaine came and jammed, and the Good Tones played, and couple other local favorites jumped up. North County represent, and we had a great time. The cops came twice, so we know it was successful, and and it was great. And our backyard, our house is small, but the good thing about our property is they whoever put this house on this property left a huge backyard, and it's kind of unheard of this close to the beach. I mean, we're a block from this Carlsbad beach, so it's an awesome vibe. You can smell the ocean in the backyard. And you can walk to the end of the street and go watch the sunset, which is really what that Halloween party was a little later on. I think the next one is going to be we'll probably do like a Saturday afternoon into evening, and then we could have a little walk down to the beach and take in the sunset, or people can go at their leisure or whatever, and also have great music. And eventually, I mean, we barbecued that time too, so we'll probably do it again, have some good food too, and just good vibes,
Hell yeah, that's what it's about, man. And you built that stage by hand?
Yeah, it's stage/deck.
Yeah, is beautiful multi-purpose structure going on right there.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Alyssa, I'll volunteer to be your first backyard homeless camper.
Okay, it's fine. Let's do it up.
You're gonna end up with a tent city back there, bro.
That'd be awesome. Well, yeah. I honestly love sharing it with everybody, and yeah. So I wanna do another one soon. Probably I've been saying January, but I'm like, oh man, now January and the single and everything. So I think we'll probably be in February, and I'll definitely let everybody know. And Blaine, if you're not on tour, I definitely want you here again.
Hell yeah, man. That sounds fun. So I'm going to play around with this fun. Yeah, David. Yeah, Jason. Good morning. I'm going to play
Yeah,
around with the format here. Boom. We're going to put you in the corner just for a second because we're both
never
going to
put
go in the
baby in the
corner,
corner.
right? This is the At the Moment single. I have it on YouTube here. I'm just going to play like a 30-second clip for you guys because I don't want to get flagged by the algorithms here. But this is a little clip of Jus Goodie's newest single.
Right now, we chillin' at the moment. Got my weed and my girl and we rollin'. We living at the moment. Gonna turn it up louder. They keep on talking. I don't understand what it's about. I keep on walking. Everything's gonna work out. Baby, I wanna spend the night. Lady, I'm gonna spend the night.
All right, I'm just teasing it just for a moment. At the moment, we are teasing the single here. Let's play around. So let's go side by side. No, let's go up and down. I like it. All right, so that sounds groovy. A couple things just from that clip. One, if you guys are digging that, yeah, fire emojis. Leave a comment. What do you think about the little clip? Are you going to go to YouTube, Jus Goodie's YouTube page, and give a like and a subscribe and a follow? I think you should.
Thanks, Justin. Appreciate the fire emojis, and I
Heck
like
yeah.
your name.
So,
Oh, look.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say we got my longtime brother Everton Price, amazing keyboard player and longtime friend, just commented. It's kind of a random person to see here, but what's up? We Price, call him Price.
Hell yeah! What's up, Price? Yeah, bro. So this single, I'm noticing one cool thing that I'm noticing about it, amongst the many cool things, is the tempo. It's very upbeat, very grooving. Still has those traditional reggae elements, but it's in a much more like uppity format. Was that a conscious decision? Were you just going with a groove and just writing to it, or did you were like, I want to write something that's more up tempo? Is that been the vibe lately, or are you going in and out of different moods?
That's a good question, man. This song more than ever was one of those songs that kind of it wrote itself in a way. I don't think I set out to necessarily do the upbeat rock ska part, but I did want to change it up, and I did, to answer your question, want to write an upbeat, very danceable song. Because sometimes I feel like, I love the sick, slow reggae grooves as well. But I feel like sometimes my set for performing live, I feel like I might need a couple more up-tempo songs to throw in there. So I thought that making a more up-tempo song would be a good change of pace.
Heck yeah, that'll definitely hit nice in the live set for sure. Maureen, I like the song. How you doing, by the way? Cheers.
Hey, Maureen. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm digging that. I'm digging that groove. And we were talking for just a couple of moments earlier, and so you said you would be happy to give us an acoustic playthrough of this awesome piece. Heck yeah! Before we do that, I got a couple more questions because I'm practicing my in-depth, hard-hitting reporting.
Nice, love that.
And
what's up, Scully?
Oh, what's up, Scully? How you doing? Where's your coffee? That's the question. Where is your coffee? I suggest.
Where's my coffee? Where's your coffee?
Oh, that's where my coffee is right here.
No, where's Scully's coffee? Scully needs a coffee, a Colombian coffee.
Yes, that's super important. It's so good.
Thank you. Need a little water.
There
coffee.
We go. Yeah, there you go. Water with Goodie. I love it.
Hey, Megan.
So with this song, I know that every song is slightly different because you're releasing singles instead of albums right now. Uh, you have different producers that you're working with. You have different musicians that you're working with in and out of the track. So tell us a little bit about the lineup for the track and the production of this track.
Well, there's many people that played on this track, all of them being me.
Yeah, there it is.
This one was so like in talking more about just the rapid release rate. As musicians, we got to be versatile in the moment and at the moment and all that. So we gotta sometimes sometimes we've got 10 players on it and 10 contributors, and sometimes it's just you. So this one was just me. I knew I had to have another song on the back burner. It was I'm here at home mostly doing different things, but working on different stuff, promotion, and just everything. And I sat down and I wrote this song in a very short amount of time. And usually my routine is I organize, my basic mental ideas by designing the song on my own and then maybe pass it off to other musicians. But for this one, I was like, man, I'm feeling the vibe of the first take vibe. Sometimes the first take you're like, man, this is the one, and sometimes you're like, you go back and do it 100 times and and then look back and say, oh, the first one was the best one out of it anyway. So I don't know. I guess I just caught a vibe on this one. I wanted to keep the music coming out consistently to reach the people and uplift. So I was just, this one just kind of flowed out of me, and I played everything on it, including drums.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, are you playing in the drums? Are you playing on a kit? Or are you programming drums?
I programmed them.
Nice. There's nothing wrong with that. The program drum feel is actually really, really good in modern music, dance music, EDM. Like that whole vibe is fire right now.
Sometimes people get turned off by it, but I think that more than ever in this growing modern day and age, I think that we need to accept it and love it in its own way, without, of course, replacing our beloved drummers, Scully Smith being one of them. Live drums will never go out of style as well.
No, there's room for all. Phil is asking, what drum software did you use for this?
I used Logic. Logic is what I use now. I was doing Pro Tools for a while, but I love Logic better for the basic, just easy creation, get it from your mind onto something before it disappears type of thing,
Yeah.
I've got some sample kits that I bought for drum kit samples.
Oh, nice. So you just put them in the Logic sampler and
played them MIDI and quantized, of course, and spruced them up. And I usually do a whole different fill take. I actually would love to be able to program. I think my next purchase is probably going to be some kind of way to play some fills with sticks instead of just using your fingers,
Oh yeah.
There's an actual drum pad.
Yeah, they have the ones that everyone uses live. We used to use one a lot before we went to an Ableton setup. I'll think of it. It'll come to me. But there's also I know, like Kyle Ahern from Reb. He did all the most of the drum parts on the last Reb album on a Yamaha electric kit, one of the fancy ones, and then he went into a really nice sample bank, I think in like Superior Drummer or something.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and
I've seen clips
that's
of
my
him.
goal.
Yeah, totally, 100%. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the SPDX. Thank you, Scully. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the standard live setup. So
you could probably I think you can hook a kick pedal up to that, and you could just probably play in a lot of those fills and parts, which would be cool.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, Scully.
And did you mix and master everything yourself, bro?
No, that was a guy named Big G. He's up in it's Big
Oh
G
yeah.
Productions. He's been coming up more and more, but he's a straightforward guy and does a great job. Highly recommended.
Yeah, Big G's the man. He man, I just keep hearing more and more of his stuff, and it's so fire. He's putting in such good work.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey,
super cool.
Margie.
Margie,
Love
good
you,
morning.
Marge.
Megan, I hope you have a fantastic Friday as well. I hope the kids have a great weekend. Is it Friday already? Oh my
It's
God.
Friday. It's Friday. Yeah,
You ain't got no job.
New Year, Friday.
Yeah.
New
So yeah,
song.
real quick, off topic. We were doing a couple live streams earlier in this year about. I'm not a big fan of a new year, new me type of mentality because I really like who I am. So I like new year, better me. What can I improve? What areas can I set goals for, et cetera, et cetera. Do you have any 2022 goals for yourself and maybe musically or personally or relationship wise, or do you have anything you're striving towards this year?
Yeah, I mean many things. I honestly I the new year has never been like a big like okay, I'm drawing the line here and as soon as I cross it, I'm going to change or better myself like you're saying.
Yeah.
Um I think I'm especially recently in the last couple years I've really just been trying to um what you're saying, accept me for me is always a good place to start, and that bottom line, and love myself more, and then build on top of it just other elements that I know will make me a better person and a better partner and a better father and just a better all around guy. Like I think that that's my hope and aim for the new year.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Just better. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many intricate details of that we could go into within music and trying to stream more and trying to go live more and trying to put out more music and I mean, there's a million different things, but I think that ultimately it falls back on just like I want to be that better person, better friend, better everything. So let's do
Heck,
more live streams, Blaine. I'll be
heck
on your
yeah.
live more.
More live streams. I love it. And you guys should find a way to get up on Just Goodie social. Is your is everything just slash or at Just Goodie?
Instagram's Just Goodie Music.
Okay.
And the rest of them are just slash Just Goodie. But if you any Google search Just Goodie, there's if you just put Goodie, it doesn't come up, of course, because there's a million of them. But if you put the JUS in front of it, there's only one.
Heck yeah. Yes. So give him some follows and then hassle him to do more stuff.
Yes, please. I welcome it.
Put the pressure on. Yeah, so I would I'd love to hear a full acoustic version of this song if you're still down, bro. I think that would be dope.
So, I wonder if Zan is available because she has a segment on the song, and to truly do the full song, we're gonna need her. So give me one second. I'll be right back.
No worries, no worries. Brody, what's going on? How you doing? Heck yeah. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me. I honestly I wasn't gonna go live today, but we were just chatting. I was just chatting with Goodie and Messenger, and I'm like, well, I'm on the East Coast. It's still pretty early. Let's grab a coffee and just chat with a friend. I know you guys had mentioned earlier that you wanted me to start bringing on some more guests again because you really, really like the interactions and getting different music and different points of view. So, and since Goodie is such a good guy and he just happens to pop out a song today. I thought, why not? Let's do it for the people. Get you guys some new music in your ears. Kick off the new year right. You guys enjoying this? You guys having a good time? Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. We're talking about him. Everyone be quiet.
All right, she's coming. She's actually on a call with a possible some push that we're looking to get, possibly helping us with some social media management, just because I feel like it's so time consuming that I end up putting so much into it that it takes away from writing. So if we could get somebody to help us, just because like I was saying, I really want to stay consistent with the posting for you guys. So I'm really, just to let you know, I'm that dedicated. I want to hire somebody to help us manage everything. So
no, I feel you, bro. I've been thinking about doing the same thing, but I don't know. I can't justify it yet. But I feel like long term, at least having somebody to consult with on that stuff is always good.
Totally. Yeah, just to be strategic about it. Okay, here she is. She's got another call. So we're going to do it.
I have a call in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
In between call jam. I love it.
Right now, we're chilling at the moment. My weed and my girl, and we rolling. We're living at the moment. I'm gonna turn it up louder. Keep on talking. No, I don't understand what it's about. Keep on walking, knowing that it's gonna work out. With you, lady, I wanna spend the night. With you, baby, I'm gonna spend the night. Yeah, yeah. Right now, we chilling at the moment. Got my weed and my girl, and we rolling. We living at the moment. I'm gonna turn it up louder. Blaze up the trees, gonna set our minds free. Yeah, yeah. You and me gonna run away, baby.
Gotta trust your intuition. This is what has been missing. I'm letting go, going with the flow.
With you, lady, I wanna spend the night. With you, baby, I'm gonna spend the night. Hey, yeah, yeah. Right now, we chilling at the moment. Got my weed and my girl, and we rolling. We living at the moment. We're gonna turn it up louder. Blaze up the trees, gonna set our minds free. Yeah, yeah. You and me gonna run away, baby.
Yeah, I wish I had an applause track because that was so good. I'm sure everyone who's listening is applauding right now. It sounded so good. Your guys' voices blend so well together. It's amazing. People always talk about like sibling harmonies, right? And not to be weird or something, but you guys have such a blend.
Right here.
It's that whole. I mean, I guess you have that the couple harmonies. You guys are so in sync, and it just shows on everything you're doing.
No,
everything
that means so much.
Naturally. Oh, it's so cool. Yeah, let's take a look at a couple of these comments. Lots of emojis. We got a goat. We got some fire. We got Ross Rebel tuned in. What's up, bro?
What's up, Ross Rebel?
We got Scully. My daughters are doing cartwheels for y'all. Rebecca Arscott, 100.
What's up, Rebecca?
Jason, this is sick. Good vibes. Margie, yes. Kaylin, clap emojis. Harmonies are crazy good. Love it.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
We love you guys.
Cat
Thank you so much.
No. I didn't know that was an emoji.
Oh
yeah, the cat with sunglasses. I love that. Thank you guys
that's
so much.
cool, guys.
All right, we'll let Zan do this next call, but I'm staying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for hopping on,
fun.
Zan.
Columbia. I like your backdrop. It's
Yes.
amazing.
Right? This is the hotel.
dude.
It's amazing. I'm so stoked.
He's drinking Colombian coffee with Baileys right now.
Hell yeah,
So
party.
my two favorite places, my two places I've been most in the world, and my favorite places are Jamaica and Colombia. Best coffee, both places. Blue Mountain Jamaican coffee, Colombian coffee, and from the Andes, like best in the world.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay.
We went
I'm
to a
leaving. I'm
place.
gonna get on this call.
Okay.
Take care,
Okay.
Zan. Thank you for singing. Yeah, we went to this place this morning in the square in the walled city in Colombia, and they had this thing called a siphon. I've never heard of it before, but it uses it's like two glasses, and you heat one, and it siphons because of the air pressure change the coffee from one to the other.
Ooh.
It's like this weird process I've never heard of before, but I had it for the first time today, and it was fantastic. And now I have to go buy these fancy machines. Looks like two beakers on a still or something.
That's amazing. Oh, I want to see this. I don't know about this. I'm sure. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah, have you guys in the comments ever heard of that? Let me know. Let me know if you have. You've been to Colombia several times, and you will recommend dishes to me the other day, and I was wondering if you could explain a couple of the more traditional dishes in Colombia for everyone else, because I would, but I have no idea. I'm just like, oh, this is yummy and flavorful. I don't know what it is or how to.
Well, I'm curious about what you've had so far, but let me talk about it, because I'm fairly well traveled, not as much as some, but more than some as well. So I've been around, and like I said, the places I've been most of my life, and my favorite places, because I've been mostly there, and I have bonds with them in my personal life as well as the reggae world, are Jamaica and Colombia. Jamaica being for the obvious reggae reasons, and my backstory, which you can read about in my bio, was that I went to Jamaica when I was young, and it influenced my musical career from that point on. And the Colombian connection is that my son is from Colombia. His mother is from Colombia. He's born in the U.S., but he's first generation from her born, and so he's very Colombian still, And and my favorite parts about traveling are some of my favorite parts, two being, probably you agree with me, music and food. So food is Colombian food to me is amazing, and I love a few different things about it. One, they love sweet and salty, which is some of my favorite things in general, sweet and salty. So something that we always do in the morning that we'd eat that would be on the table was this queso campesino. Have you had that since you've been there?
I haven't had that yet, no.
You need to get that. So the standard. Oh, so another thing is every region, every place has, every place with amazing food. And I've found, I don't know if I'm making a bold statement here, but usually the poor people's food is where it's at, right? What I found, upscale restaurants usually aren't as good as the little hole in the wall, right? So
yeah,
sometimes you can find the good ones, so in every culture, it seems to me that I've thought about this and I've seen it and I've looked into it. Everybody has some kind of dumpling, right? It's a filler that is delicious and fills you up for cheap. Colombia's dumpling is the arepa.
Arepa. Oh, I can't roll my R, so don't laugh.
So have you had these yet?
I have not. Like I said, we've only been one meal a day, and we've been going out, and I think the first day I had like a chicken and mushroom sauce, and then I had like plantain cakes, and then yesterday we had like a fish in like it's like a seafood salsa.
It sounds amazing.
pretty freaking good. So yeah, and then we had hotel breakfast today, which is just eggs and
They should have arepas at the hotel, though. I'm pretty sure. They ask those guys. They'll like you for it. They'll be like, "Oh, you've learned. Oh, okay, yes, we'll get you some arepas, my friend." But
nice,
yeah,
nice.
so the queso, it's either called fresco, which is fresh, or campesino. You can get it here too, at any Mexican grocery store or anything like that. It's kind of like, it has the consistency of feta, kind of, except it's not as dense. It's more light and fluffy, and it's not as like salty and profound tasting as feta. And they, it's really good sliced on arepas with, they make the arepas that it's like corn. It's basically a fatter kind of corn tortilla. Have you ever had a pupusa? You know what that is?
Yes.
It's like out from El Salvador. It's similar to that, except they don't stuff it usually. It's the Colombian ones are a little thinner. They're like, they get them like nice and crispy usually, but they're a little doughy inside. They put butter on top, melted into it, and then a lot of times and then butter and salt probably, and then like a slice of cheese that they melt on it, or the queso campesino that doesn't really melt, and it's that feta one that I'm talking about. Put a nice fat slice on it, and a lot of times it's a good breakfast, but it can be other meals too. But breakfast, queso campesino, arepa, and like these scrambled eggs that they call the scrambled eggs are called I forgot the name. It starts with a P, like pica something, but a lot of tomatoes and onions in the scrambled eggs, and then your arepa with the cheese. And then the other thing that I think I texted you about it because I really want you to try it because I really like it. It's the salty sweet thing, and it's another breakfast thing. They'll give you a cup of hot chocolate and this like mozzarella style cheese that's melty, and you drop the cheese into the hot chocolate and let it get all melty at the bottom of the cup, and then dig it out with a fork and like put it on either the arepa or toast or something, and it's like this melty chocolatey cheese, and I think it's awesome. It's really weird though.
That's amazing. That sounds really, really good. When we were out to coffee this morning, somebody had what looked like it was either a hot chocolate or coffee, but he had a popsicle upside down in the thing. I think it was like a chocolate type of ice cream bar or something that was in the cup of coffee, served like that. I've never seen that before either.
That's awesome.
That could be. What's up?
Cartagena. I was gonna say. Sorry, I feel like I'm like keep interrupting you, but Cartagena is different cuisine a little bit from Bogota, the place that I've spent more time in, and it's more Cartagena is more Caribbean because it's and then the other thing is I'm not sure, but I think Cartagena is only an hour and a half plane ride to Jamaica. Like it's right there, sitting in the Caribbean.
It's really close actually, because it's like Jamaica, Cuba, tip of Florida. It's basically a straight shot.
Yeah. Did you guys have a layover in Florida?
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, that's the standard.
Yeah.
Man, I got stuck coming back from Colombia in this crazy they blamed it on immigration, and I waited 2 hours sitting on the plane after we had already landed, and then another 3 hours in line at the immigration in Fort Lauderdale to get back in. It won't happen to you guys. It was a fluke, but it was great. And I've done that trip a bunch of times, and that was the only time that it ever happened. But that was a crazy. I mean, of course I missed all the flights and had to stay in Fort Lauderdale for not only one night but 2 nights, because all the flights from that whole immigration thing, that it all got rescheduled to the next day, and then the next day all the flights were full too. So I was just I'm just waiting another day. So we just got a hotel and chilled by the pool in Fort Lauderdale.
Heck yeah, that might be the move. We have to do the mandatory to get back into the U.S. The mandatory PCR test.
Oh yeah.
So gonna do that the day before, but everything getting here was pretty straightforward. I mean, the flight sucked because we took Spirit, and it was
Yeah.
like 24-hour total travel time with like long ass layovers in Vegas and Fort Lauderdale. But I mean, other than that, like everything was smooth sailing getting in.
What was your? Can I ask? Because I'm curious. What was your reason for picking Colombia as your destination, and specifically Cartagena?
That's a great question. So I opened a Christmas present from Christy
Yeah.
that was the ticket. So
That's amazing. That's
yeah,
an amazing Christmas present.
right. And so she has kind of had this goal. She loves the Caribbean. She's been to multiple islands, and so have I. And like we've both been to Mexico, to Costa Rica, to the Cayman Islands, to the Bahamas. She's been to Jamaica, and so like one of her goals is to kind of visit all of the places on base that are either in or border on the Caribbean Ocean.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so this was a thing within. This was one of those destinations within in the budget of the flight and the time frame, and a place that neither of us had been before. So we our goal is to do a trip like this basically every year, at least one. Yeah,
Awesome.
we've also done the Keys in Tavernier, which is awesome. But yeah, every place has its own vibe. But for me, it's just an excuse to get more plantains. And but I mean, it's awesome. You
Nice.
get to experience different cultures, different cuisines, different
I love it.
local. Like here, there's so many beautifully either raw or cut and polished emeralds everywhere, and it's super beautiful. Like the jewelry here is amazing, and just such a different vibe that you'd get if you were like in any of the other islands or countries around. It's even though it's not that far, it's like driving from like Cali to Vegas, and then all of a sudden you're in a whole different world almost.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, when I drove from Bogota to Cartagena, it was like so many different. Every day was like you were in a different climate and everything. It was just so there was so much. There was just so much difference because Bogota is like San Francisco. It's cold most
Oh
of the
yeah,
year. Yeah, it's like
huh?
in this
Is
valley.
it? Oh okay.
Yeah, it's not it's you think of Colombia and you think warm, but it's not. It's like city San Francisco style, like hoodie weather most of the year, and um, tremendous amount
Huh.
of culture. Amazing city. But
Yeah,
it's
that's
Cartagena is
awesome.
more the vibe I think that most people think of when they think of Colombia. It's like coconuts and palm trees, and yeah,
Yeah,
Bogota is a little different.
yeah, and honestly, when you were saying that, that kind of reminded me that like the other reason I think she picked Colombia is because I'm a huge fan of coffee. So
Oh
I think
yeah,
she wanted to give me that authentic Colombian coffee experience, which is amazing, and I'm soaking it in.
oh yeah,
I already went on my Amazon account and got this little siphon thing in my cart, like because it was so good, and like they were like sitting
nice.
there doing the Wade pour overs, and oh my god, so cool.
That's
Everything's
amazing. I love
yeah.
that. Have you been into a Juan Valdez yet?
I have not, no.
But you see them, right? They're everywhere.
I haven't seen one yet. We've been like literally, we're just kind of in the walled city right now, and we haven't.
I saw those pictures. That's the best. It's awesome there. It's like so. It's just got such a great different vibe. You feel like you're in like a movie or something.
Yeah, for real, for real. It's it's crazy. It's such a trip. Everything. I am gonna bring some home, Kaylin. Yeah. Speaking of which, let's hit some comments here. Coffee is life. Hell yeah. Uh, PM me the drum software if you can. I'm guessing he wants to jack your samples, bro.
What?
ZC
Who?
Keeley, what's up, bro? How you doing?
What's
Mickey, good
up?
morning. Happy Friday. Man, I'm getting hungry. I'm hungry. Candace, good morning. Zan, welcome.
Zan's posting the links from the Jus Goodie account if you guys need the link to the new song.
Hell
It's in the
yeah.
comments.
That's awesome. That's teamwork right there. I love that. Hole in the walls are the absolute best. Yeah, back to that, actually. I was thinking about that too for a second. And I feel like when you go somewhere and you're like at the super high end fancy restaurants, uh, anywhere you go, I feel like those restaurants are going to be catered more towards uh, uh, other types of cuisines. So like I know like we walked into a fancy restaurant that when we were just scouting places out yesterday, and one was like a sushi spot, and one was like a one had like poke bowls, one had like a bunch of Italian cuisine, and it's like I feel like when you get those, that some of them may have like the local dishes, but they're doing them with a twist, or they're doing a different style of cuisine than the local cuisine, and that's why you get the spots that are just the poorer spots, if you will. They're the ones that serve the most authentic to the country cuisine because that's what the locals are eating. That's what everyone who lives there is eating.
Totally, and I found that like sometimes the real flavor gets lost when they try to hybrid it. When they try to say, "Well, I'm going to put a twist on it," and you think it would be better, right? They add some kind of like some who knows what, but it doesn't. Somehow that authentic taste, the it gets lost somehow. Which
Yeah, and I wonder if that's because like when you're eating the same thing over and over, like if you're local to an area and this is the dish, right, and everyone is serving it and you know what it's supposed to taste like, then you kind of want to put a twist on it to separate yourself or to like do whatever. But if you're coming into an area and you don't know what that authentic taste is supposed to be,
yeah,
I would assume that like, yeah, you're going to be missing it out if you try the twist first without
totally.
experiencing the yeah.
It makes me think of music, like when I jam when I learn somebody else's song, and they're like, "Here's my song, learn it," whether it's for a gig or for whatever tour or whatever. I learn their song. I feel like it's always better for me to learn exactly what they played first. Then, if I want to embellish, I'll embellish after the fact instead of just being like, "Oh, I heard your part and I already embellished on it and made it my." No. You got to get the base first and then add the flavors on top of it.
Yeah, I love that, which is funny because that's exactly what I tell my students. Like when you're learning cover songs or trying to do stuff, try to figure out exactly what's going on because it'll help improve your technique. It'll help improve your musical communication. It'll help you fit right in, and then once you have it, then put your own twist on it, put your own spin on it, add to it, but have an idea of what's going on first, and then build off of that. I feel like that's when the best music gets made or rearranged or whatever, is when you have that firm grasp in whatever it is. Same thing like in different genres. Like if you're playing reggae music, at least have a good grasp on the basics, and then like go ahead and do your thing on the platform.
Totally, 100%.
Hell yeah. Well, freaking, this has been great, man. Thank you for joining me last minute, and thank all you guys for coming out and hanging out with us.
For real.
Definitely go pick up Goodie's new single At the Moment. I'm sure it's on every platform that you could imagine it would be on.
It better be.
Yeah, give some likes, some follows at Jus Goodie /Jus Goodie, Instagram Jus Goodie Music, and yeah, let's keep having you back, man, as you get more and more music, and you can keep us posted.
I love it. Yeah, thank you so much for the support and having me, Blaine. I and everybody who's tuning in, thank you guys so much. Your support is just, I can't even put into words how much I appreciate everybody here for being here and the encouragement. And every day is ups and downs sometimes, and it really, it's a special place in my heart for you guys who are, we're all contributing to this pot of amazing music and vibes and friendship and everything. So thank you guys so much.
Heck yeah! You guys have a wonderful day. You have a great day too, Goodie. And,
you too. Enjoy.
We'll probably see most of you back here tomorrow. All right. Take
Sounds
care,
good.
everybody.
All right.
Peace.